St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, and I've got the perfect green dessert just for you. Welcome to Help at Home, your resource for great recipes and easy learning. I'm Jim Hightower. Today we're making green Jell-O parfaits just in time for St. Patrick's Day. So here's how you do it. I got 4 parfait glasses. I recently ordered these on Amazon. It's actually a group of 6. And I figured out the volume of a glass, got a big 4-cup measure full of water, and filled it up until about here so that I had room to put either whipped cream on top or a sugar-free whipped topping like Cool Whip. So I figured that I need 1.5 cups and then my space for the whipped cream, which means half a cup of solid Jell-O, half a cup of whipped Jell-O, and then another half a cup of solid Jell-O, and then the whipped topping, and it looks great. So let's get right into it. You'll need 4 parfait glasses, if you can imagine, 1 large package of lime Jell-O, 1 small package of lime Jell-O. So, we've made Jell-O before. If you saw the Jell-O Palooza, you know that. You can always go back and watch again. That's the wonderful thing about YouTube. But 2 cups boiling water for a big package, 1 cup boiling water for a small package. But we're just doing the big package to start with. I put it in the 4-cup measure, tossed it in the microwave till it's boiling, about 3 or 4 minutes. What could be easier? Then I used Lori's new hand mixer and just mix it up. Next, I pour in my 2 cups of cold water. Just mix that for a second. You get your cups. I'm using one of my half-cup dry measures, and you just put half a cup of Jell-O into each glass. You may have to tilt a little bit. And then be careful. I put it in the cup and then pour. See how easy? Dip. Put it in the cup, then pour. No drippies. In the cup and pour. And in the cup and pour. Step 1 is over. You want to put the whole thing into the refrigerator. You want the Jell-O in the cups to firm up. It won't take too long because it's a small amount. And you want the Jell-O in the 4-cup measure to get cold enough that it's actually thick and kind of syrupy. And then we'll whip it. So, go chillin', hour, hour and a half. Alright, it's been about an hour and a half, and the Jell-O is a little more than soft set. So we're ready to move on to step 2. It's time to whip the Jell-O. And basically you whip it until it looks about like whipped cream. That's all there is to it. About 2 or 3 minutes whipping high with a hand mixer, and see, it's light and fluffy. Same trick. You get your cups and dip in and put my measure in the cup and then put in my whipped Jell-O. Gonna make your light layer. Now, there is a little bit extra, and you can either have that for yourself or give that to your kids to lick up. They'll love that. Now, you can also add in a secret ingredient. Get some maraschino cherries, you know, kind of like a cherry limeade at Sonic. You know, the drive-thru. At any rate, if you're like, oh, well, Jim, you've got Jell-O on the inside of the glasses. Get a paper towel, you can wipe it off, clean it up. If you need to be an anal Annie. If you don't, who cares? Because somebody will eat it. Now, what you want to do is let the whipped Jell-O set. 30 minutes or an hour again is very good. It's more delicate than regular Jell-O because of all the air in there. If you made the Jell-O and poured the hot Jell-O on top of this soft whipped Jell-O, it'll just melt it right into regular Jell-O. So you have to let it set. You need to make this ahead. Let it cool off. You can set it out on your counter for an hour or put it in the refrigerator for about an hour. And that's all there is to it. Okay, it's been about 35 minutes and the foam is pretty well set and this is cool to the touch. Now, same thing. Dip in, carefully pour on top because you don't want to run the risk of dissolving or melting your whipped Jell-O layer. So, carefully. See? That is so easy. Now, now what I need to do is just maybe line these up and see. I knew this one was a little low, and that one can take a little more, that one can take a little more, and we'll just go around and till we run out. That's simple. Now, you just want to go back and let these chill till dinner or till you have a St. Patrick's Day party. Then, right before you serve it, top it with whipped cream or your sugar-free Cool Whip or light Cool Whip. And remember, this dessert is not only great for St. Patrick's Day, but it's great for all my favorite diabetics because you can make it with sugar-free Jell-O. You can't beat that. And here they are, fresh out of the refrigerator, all set and perfectly layered. So you've got solid Jell-O, whipped Jell-O, and solid Jell-O again. And remember, you could put some maraschino cherries in that whipped layer. It'd be a nice hidden surprise. And now all that's left to do is to put some sugar-free or light Cool Whip on top, or even some spray whipped cream, which I just happen to have here. And that's all there is to it. Light, easy, diabetic friendly. And just in case you don't have anything green on, you can serve this wonderful St. Patrick's Day parfait and nobody will pinch you at the table. If you like this recipe for easy St. Patrick's Day parfaits, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends who like to cook or just want to learn how. Drop me a line in the comments below about your experiences with this easy recipe and what else you'd like to see in the kitchen. Click the bell in the top right hand corner for notifications. I'm Jim Hightower, and remember, everyone needs help, even me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you like this recipe for St. Patrick, and what else you'd like to learn in the kitchen here? If you like this recipe for easy St. Patrick's Day parfait, I can't say it.